All right, good evening. Welcome back. Alpha Ice Complex, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Last game of the round robin. Fox comes in 2-0. Take on CI, Team Illinois. Teams have not met yet this year. Fox essentially needs a win in regulation to move on to the semifinals tomorrow morning. Starting in net is going to be Mason Martin. On D is Jack Langen and Leland Hennon. At forward is Kai Molyneux, Easton Ball, Mason Hart. Terrible rink for viewing here. 3 rows of bleachers. Anybody walks up and down the bleachers, they're going to be in the way. So I apologize. Takes off one by T.I. In around Lenny. Forced away by Hart. T.I. with it. Peels back. Ball back behind the net for Lang. Langen for Kai near side. Kai with it. Can't get a handle on it. Gets it out of the zone. T.I. takes it in neutral zone. Lenny pokes it along. T.I. still in the neutral zone with it. Front of the Fox bench now. Ball turned over. T.I. with it. They enter the zone. Chipped in deep. Mason out to play it. On his backhand. Settles it for Lenny. Puck in the corner. T.I. comes away with it behind the net. Langen steps through the body. Has a stick slashed out of his hands. Below the goal line still. Langen settles it over the ball. Rim too far around for him. T.I. with it down low. Lenny pokes it away. Kai on it now. Kai rims it off the boards. Out of the zone. T.I. picks it up in the D zone. D to D. To the middle. Doesn't connect. Kale picks this up. Kale over to Jack. Think up for Dylan. Tipped in deep. This view is just awful too. With the glass, it's all cloudy. It's not my screen, I promise, or my camera rather. Adams pitches in deep. Lakefield gives chase. Rimmed all the way around. Tail steps, keeps that in down to Ryan. Ryan with it down low in his feet. Ti takes it. Backhand the long. Tail seals the boards. Dylan pokes it away to Ryan. Ryan enters, drops to Dylan. Dylan turned over. Goes wide. Fans on the shot. Fink pokes it away. Puck down low. Behind the goal line. Up top. Tail blocks that. Fink throws it out of the zone. Fox, a little miscommunication changing there. Parker picks this off. Oh, they're going to get a call here. Yep, Parker throws this in deep, and that will draw a power play for Fox. Delaney draws a trip on a nice move around the defender. 14:52 into the period. Fox will go to their first power play. Jeez, Kelly, way to be on time. Fashionably late, as always. Fox to the power play. Langen, Fink, Hart's ball, Molyneux. Puck ripped up to Kai in front of the TI bench. He pulls it out of the zone. Langen reverses course. Drops it for Ball. Ball has that picked off right in front of Mason. Mason covers. Ryan, Dylan, Ryder, Lenny, Langman now. That comes, or not Langen, Lenny Delaney rather. Delaney with it behind the net. Minute and a half left on the power play. Leaves it for Ryan. Ryan around one. Through the middle to Dill. Icing waved off. Ti rims it to Ryan. He moves it to Parker. Parker walks the blue line, cuts back through the middle. Parker down low, Ryder back door, couldn't find Ryan. That's flipped up, that hits the ceiling whistle. Fourteen minutes left, 5 more minutes. Face off one, Parker keeps it in the zone, over to Lenny. Lenny tries to center one, taken away by Ti. Up the boards, Delaney just misses Dylan. Delaney backhands one for Lenny, poked away by Ti. Delaney with it now. And then at Parker settles it, 45 seconds to Ryan. Ryan in around one. Ryan carries in his zone. Finds Dylan. Dylan walks in, shoots. Scores! Dylan on the power play from Ryan. Penny's line out. Penny and Taya, Granville, Fink, Thorrington. Ti through the middle. Gets around Fink. Gets back. Takes that away. Throws this up. In on Kale. Kale takes the body. Gets help from Fink. Puck goes behind the net. Mason covers. Same time. Face off to the left of Mason. Raxon wins this in the corner for Kale. Kale behind the net with it. Hits Granville. Granville through the middle. Hits Taya. Taya hits him. Comes right back to him. Taya shoots. Save. Puck up to Ti. Granville seals the wall. Penny throws it in behind him. Behind the net, TI with it. They'll back in along pink set. Granville switches with them. Puck rimmed around. Henry through the middle, cut off by Granville. On his back end, throws it in deep, just past Penny. Behind the net now. Fink comes down for it. Rims it too far for Penny. Dale cuts this off at the blue line. Lifts it up in the air and deep. TI with it. Fox with the hold, still change, minus Fink. TI icing. Keeps in the rainy fall day Molyneux. Face off up to Parker. Walks to the middle, drops to Kai. Kai over to Coop. Coop's down low. Centers one. Taken away by TI. TI exits with it with speed through the middle. Taken away by, that's offside. Yeah. Same five. It's up one by TI. D rips this in. Coop gets a foot on it. And Mason gets the rest of it. Parker takes a look. Throws up the boards today. Hits his feet. Back down low. Behind the net. Coops with it. Off the boards for Day. Can't get that out. TI with it. Day still can't clear it. Hits another leg. Rolls around. Still in. TI on it. Park pops to Parker. Parker slides in through the middle of the ball. Ball back in front of Kai. Kai avoids the hit. Rolling puck. Ball overskates it. TI through the middle. Connects. In on Kai. Poked away by Duraney. Parker with it. Soft chip off the boards. Out of his zone. Near side. Tip in by TI. Parker steals it away. Parker with speed. Down the boards. Parker, has his puck slashed off his stick. Adams cuts this off. Rolls it down deep. Ties it up now. Gets help from Ryan. Top three to Dylan. Dylan, thought about going to Lyman. Takes the middle now, hits Jack. Jack walks in, shoots. Saved. Up behind the net now. Rolls up to Dylan. Dylan comes down. Pucks out of the zone now. TI. TI goes for a kill. Lying into Ryan. Ryan through the middle. Ryan enters the zone. Throws the brakes on. Takes a look. Drops one to Dylan. Dylan walks through in the corner. Down low, slides one in the middle for Ryan. Shoots, scores. First goal was 7 from 2. Second goal was 2 from 7. Henny's line out now with Langen and Henning. Puck flipped up, glove down by Jack. We're going to get a hand pass. Face off one to Langen. Flips through the middle of the Granville. Granville gains the red line, pitches in deep. Mateo gets chased. Puck popped up in the air in the corner now. TI comes away with it. Big hit there, but they get stuck out of the zone. Langen throws it over to the soft spot. Icing arrow offsides is waived off now. Puck chipped in around Lenny. In on Mason. Mason covers. Takes off one by T. I shot right on the logo of Mason. I'm going to get a false start here. Takes off one to Antea. Antea chips off the boards, out of the zone. Not far enough. Comes back to him in the D zone. Goes to Langen. Langen goes to breakdown. Takes a look. Sauces one right to Antea. Antea chips through the contact. Puck on the blue line. Through the middle. Puck kicked in deep. Past Fink. Langen picks this up. Goes it off the boards. Out of his own. Hartz gets a stick on this. Day skates into it. Liam on it. Goes wide. Drops it to Fink. Fink just throws it back down deep towards ball. Hartz comes away with it. Hartz has that poked off his stick. Fink over for it. Goes it off the board. Oh, weird bounce right to the middle, but hits ball. Ball in around one. In around two. Ball scores. Three goals in about 4 minutes here for Fox. Ball wins the straw. Puck in deep. DI picks it up. D to D. Takes it through the neutral zone. Chips in. That's going to be an icing. It's off one to Fink. Fink down low. Behind the net. GI with it. Thrown off the board. Tail with the hit. Frees it up to Fink. Fink. Floor ball. Ball in. Around the contact. Round one, round two. Ball skates it in. Goes down. Puck top three today. Puck. Day on the forecheck. Puck with TI stuff. Front of their bench now. Reverses it. D fans on it. Leon steps. Can't quite get there. Tied up. Hart's in on the forecheck now. Folks around him. Up to Coops. Coops goes behind the net with it. Tries to move one up to Ryder. Pass is taken away. Ryan skates into it though. Ryan pokes it ahead to himself. Ryan in by himself. Ryan shoots. Goalie saves. Ryder picks this up off the boards. Gets it to Ryan in the middle. Ryan backhands one to Ryder. Ryder turns the corner. Shoots just over the net. Dylan on it. Dylan takes a look. Over to Durrani. Puck is tipped by T.I. into the corner. T.I. rims this all the way around. Shoots. Stops it at the blue line. Down to Ryan. Ryan takes a look. Do a lot of contact. Ryan down low to Dylan. Bounces off his backhand. Dylan behind the net with it. Puts Ryan in the middle. Ryan shoots. Wide. T.I. comes out near side. Up along the boards. Chipped in behind Parker. Costa picks this up in the corner with time. Costa takes a look. Throws one off the boards for Dylan. Icing. Dylan didn't get a stick on it. 7:07 left, first period. Fox up 3-0. Penny wins this draw out of the zone. T.I. gets chased. They pick it up. And Taylor on the forecheck. Passed around him. Penny causes a bad pass through the middle that Lenny stepped on. Lenny gets the red line. In deep. Granville hard after it. Down below the goal line. To Antea. Shot on net. It's loose. That puck got behind the goalie. TI kept it out of the back of the net, though. Penny and Taya, Granville, Langen, Henning. 6:45 left. First period. Fox up 3-0. Penny wins this to Granville to Henning. Henning rims it around. Penny gives chase far corner. Through the middle. TI with it now. Indeed. Langen gives chase. Plays the body. Ties it up. TI comes away with it. He gets out from Penny. Langen, Penny. Behind the goal line. Jack ties him up. Puck moves along to the other side of the goal line now. Puck pops free to Granville. All the way to the point now. Loose in front. Mason shuts the door on the crease. And Taya can't throw it off the boards. Reverses with it to Jack. Behind the net. Langen slows it down. Langen comes out near side. Takes a look. Rips one through the middle. Granville gets a skate on it. Fox gets a change. TI with it. Through the middle. That hits Ty up high. Rimmed around. Tails the first one there. Skates into it. Passes to Day. Oh, he misses hard. Comes to Fink, though. Fink to Molyneux. Throws the brakes on at the blue line. Ty to Day. Skips off his stick. TI looks to clear. Tail pokes it back in for Hartz. Hartz sends it down deep. TI with it. D to D. In the middle. TI connects. Day on the back check. Breaks that up. Loose puck in front of the Fox bench. Comes down low to Kale. Kale pokes it along to Fink. Fink loses this. TI cycles. Hartz with the hit. Ties it up. Kale pokes it behind the net. Takes this away. In the corner now. Centering pass. Doesn't connect. Down low. Oh, man. Hartz tipped that right on Mason. Mason with a beautiful save off a tip from Mason Hartz. Ryan's line out there with Costa and Parker. Behind the net. Parker centered. Good stick. I think Costa got a piece of that. 3-on-2. Dylan, Ryan, Ryder. Dylan enters. Ryan drives. Ryder high. Shot. Scores. Stay out. TI wins this draw. Dylan hard after it, though. He's going to be the first one there. Dylan behind the net with it. Ryder can't get a shot off. Up to Dylan. Backhands it up for Parker. He walks the blue line. Hands on it. Rolled off his stick. Gets it back, though. Throws it in deep. Advantages of the delayed offsides there. Through the middle. Dylan rather tries to bat that down. Can't. Gets beyond Parker. Coops ties him up. Mason plays it along. Adams backhands one along. Turned over down low. TI with it. Centering pass. Backhander wide. Easton got the third. Yeah, right. Penny's line with Langen and Henning. Penny, Penny, Granville, and Antea. Puck moves along by Granville into the zone. TI takes it away. Versus course, D to D near side. Langen gloves this down, takes a look. Goes off the boards right to TI though. Rolling puck. Henning sends him along. Point now for TI. TI rainbow shot goes in the near corner. Up top, out of the zone, and pay a hard after it. Goalie rims it around. Granville's the first one there. TI comes away with it through the middle. Tank pokes away, but goes right through another TI player. Langen stands him up. Fucking behind the net now with Penny. Penny rims it around. Out of Granville's reach, but out of the zone. Rolls all the way on edge. Icing's waved off. TI, D to D, in the zone, has to reverse. Hart's all over him. Hart's forcing him behind the net. Ball picks him up. Through the middle, Kale picks this up. Flips it in deep. Goalie settles it. Hart's takes it away. Hart's behind the net. He goes 2 balls feet. Fink picks this up. Throws it down deep. Up to Kai. Kai, to his own feet, drags it around. Tries to drop it for ball. Ball gathers it. Just tries to throw it through the middle. Puck comes free to Kale at the red line. Kale just pitches it back in deep. Puck bounces off a TI player right to Hart's. Hart's, oh, he had Kai back door. Comes the ball, though. Behind the net with Kai. TI off the boards. Kale stops this. Kale down low for Hart. Now for Ball. Ball drags through. Over to Kale. Kale back door. Nobody home. Hart's through the middle. Doesn't connect. Chipped off the glass. Kale gloves this down. Throws it in deep. Rims around to Hart's. Picks it to himself. Backhands it along for Kai. Kai turns the corner. Rolling puck. Put back along the back door. Ryan picks this up. Wanted to go to the point, but Kale went for a change. So he dumps it back in deep for Kai. Fox gets a change on the move here. Kai shoots loose in the middle. Ryder high. Fox with sustained possession down here. Oh, bad bounce off the glass. Skipped over Parker's glove. Comes right to Costa. He throws it off the boards for Ryder. Tips it ahead to Ryan. Ryan in by himself. Toe drags around on his backhand. Centers one. It was in Ryder's feet. He had a clean look, though. Duraney step. Keeps it in. Parker down low with it. Rims it to Ryan. Ryan off of Parker's skate. He keeps it in. Goes to the middle of Liam. Misses. TI chips it out of the zone. 45 seconds left in the first period. Adams picks this up. Sauces along ahead to Ryan. Ryan at the blue line to Day. Day drags it in. Still with it. Poked away by TI. Comes to Duraney. Chipped out of the zone. Scoops. Settles that down into the corner. Adams helps out. Backhands one along. Out of reach of TI. 15 seconds left in the period. TI from their own bench. Back D to D. Backhanded through the middle. Skipped over his stick in front of the Fox bench. Poked in deep. 5 seconds left in the period. Mason tells Langen to slow it down. Langen comes out. Far side. Through the middle. That will do it. right, back to the start of the second. Fox up 4-0. Goals from Dylan, Ryan, Easton, and Ryder. Penny, Granville, and Taya, Henning, Langen. Martin still in net. Face off, 1-2, Langen. Cuts this off on his backhand, takes a look. Goes to Henning. Lenny cuts up to the middle, sauces one that's knocked down by T.I. Pulled around him. Langen takes it away. Langen skates it out of the zone. Throws it in deep. Down low. T.I. with it. Rimmed along. In the zone, and Taya pokes that away. Taya a little too strong for Penny. We're going to get an icing. Oh, Andy. D-zone draw here. Finks Torrington, Molyneux Ball, Hearts. Ball loses this draw, comes up to the point. Shot is blocked by Kai down low. Fink on it. Fink off the boards for Kai. Kai through the middle, hits Hearts in the glove, goes right to ball, hand pass. Inadvertent, but hand pass. Face off 1 to Fink. Enters the zone, throws it in deep, goalie out to play. Goalie cuts it off. T.I. rims it around. Not out of the zone. Ball keeps it in. Ball taken by T.I. T.I. in 2-on-2 on Kale and Fink. Puck chipped in behind Fink. Kale goes to pick it up. Kale gets a stick on this, puts it back in the corner. Gets help from Ball. Ball back in along to Ty. Ty drags into himself, just backhands it through the middle. In the feet. T.I. with it. Picked off by Ball. Ball over to Missed Sale. Pitched in deep. Coop picks this up behind the net. Coop skates out with it. Through the middle. Taken away by T.I. In the middle. Kale pokes this away. Gets help from Coop. Loose. Mason shuts the door. Shift up along the boards. T.I. keeps this in. Poke down low. Coop tries to rim this to Hearts. Can't. Down low. Coop's on it. Coop skates this out. Through the middle. Oh, it doesn't touch anyone, icing. Face off one by T.I. Shot on. Blocked by Ryan. Ryan rims it hard around. Too far for Dylan. Dylan pokes it along, though. Gets it out of the zone. Day gets chased. T.I. picks this up. T.I. with it. D to D. In the neutral zone. Poked away by Coops in the corner. Day's the first one there. Flips this out of the zone. T.I. with it. Oh, bouncing puck just gets out of Dylan's reach. But Duraney pokes it to Ryan. Near side, Ryan backhands in the zone. Dylan gives chase. Oh, Dylan reverse hit. Down to a knee, side of the net. Dylan's still on it. Gets help from Day. Day to Dylan. Dylan around one, up to Parker. At the blue line. Duraney walks the blue line. Shot. Gets a T.I. player in front. T.I. looks with numbers. 3-on-2. Throws it around Parker. Mason leaves it for Langen. Langen pokes one ahead to Day. Day for Dylan. Dylan in. Dylan goes down. Still has the puck. Takes a look. Down for Ryan. Ryan tries to back in one for Langen. Gets through. Langen's got Granville in the middle. Gets, oh, toe save. Puck rimmed around to Jack. Langen down to Jack Granville. Granville around one. Shot wide. Penny takes a hit. Gets help from Granville. Poked along by T.I. Langen thought about going all the way down for it. Then poked out by T.I. Glove down by Langen. Langen right back in for Granville. Rimmed around to Penny. Penny fans on this. Gets right back on it. Gets help from Lenny. Poked along. T.I. tries to clear. Can't. T.I. with this. Through the middle. Gets it into the neutral zone. Langen with the hit. Frees up the puck. Along the boards. Granville to Penny. Penny through the middle. Avoids the hit. Closer to it. Taya had his pocket picked up. T.I. with it. They regroup. Pull it out. That's right up the middle. Oh boy. In on Mason. Mason takes the puck. Moves it behind the net for Lenny. Lenny avoids the hit. Rims it for Taya. Doesn't connect. Shot. Doesn't make it through. Then the near side corner now. Lenny gets this. Out of the zone. T.I. with it in the neutral zone. Thrown down low. Langen can't corral that. Mason makes a save. Puck up in the netting. Whistle. Lincoln Thornton. Ball, Hearts, Mono. Face off to the left of Mason. Easton with this draw. Taken off a pink stick though. Shot through. Mason kicks it in the corner. Hearts cycles. Is big. Taken away by T.I. Through the middle. Tail pokes this away. Kicks it ahead to ball. Ball's got numbers. Ball in. Ball goes wide. Turned over. T.I. with it. Chipped up. Through the middle. Pink on it. Going up the boards. Out of the zone. Kicked right back in though by Ball. Ball skates into this. Skates it out of the zone. Ball. Kai. Hearts. To Kai in between his feet to Hearts. Shoots it a couple inches wide. Fink picks it up. Fink tries to send one through the middle of Hearts. It's loose in front. Dale backhands that in deep. Fox gets back on sides. Kai swipes at it. Doesn't connect. T.I. goes wide. Fink puts him in the corner. Down to a knee. Picked off by Ryan. Ryan off the glass for Kai. Kai drops to himself. Takes a look. Throws it to Ryder. Puck in deep. Puck down low with Ryder and Ryan. Ryan picks his pocket, turns. There's a stick dive. Over to Dylan on the back door. Can't get a clean look. Or not Dylan, Ryder. Can't get a clean look. Up to Delaney. Delaney over to Coop. Coop with a lot of room. That floats off his stick, though. Coop sends one. Glove down by T.I. Parker pokes this away. Adams skates into it. Adams in 1-on-3. Dylan calling for it. Ryder evades in the corner. Tries to cycle one up top. Taken away by... Oh, no call. Dylan behind the goal line with it. Chips it off the side of the net. T.I. rims this around. Close to the steps. Keeps it in. Ryder lets this go all the way around for Dylan. Far side. Dylan can't drag it through. T.I. can't get it out. Parker holds the blue line. Down low for Ryder. Ryder's the middle. Ryan fans on it. Comes right to Costa. Costa backhands one down to Adams. Adams rims it around for Parker. Parker down low. Cycles it for Penny. Penny. Adams. Serena. Parker pulls it through. It's in his feet. Dylan gets a whack at it. T.I. gets a whack at it. Comes to Parker in the slot. Shot over the net. Dylan with it. Penny in on the forecheck. Pass doesn't connect. Lenny just bats that back in deep. Bounces offside. Penny skates into this. Turns the corner. He's got Day with him. Penny goes wide. Penny beats him wide. In. Shot. He's going to get a penalty here on T.I. Fox to the power play. Face off to Langen. Rides the blue line over to Fink. Fink up top to Jack. Jack over for Ty. Skips off his foot out of the zone. Ty gets back. Pokes it away. Bucks to Fink. Fink throws it down low for Langen. Langen takes it behind the net. Waits for Ty. Ty leaves it with Langen. Langen up for ball. Ball, red line, blue line, in the zone. Doesn't get a clean pass out there. Hart wins it, though, back to Easton. Easton sets it up for Fink. Fink to Langen. Langen to Ty. Ty with it. Down low. Hart's through the middle, taken away. Ball picks it up, though. Ball up top to Langen. PI player without a stick. Langen around. Shot hits the post. Oh, they're saying it's in. Langen with the power play goal. Now they're talking about it. Yeah. I think they might be waving it off now. Now we're saying no goal. All right, no goal. The linesman on the near side said that it hit the post, and the goalie covered it immediately. The ref thought it hit far post and in. We're going to have Delaney and Thorington with Dylan, Ryan, and Ryder. Dale drops to Parker. Parker over to Dill. Dylan walks down low. Tries to center one. Can't. In the corner on Ryder's stick. Now Ryan. Dylan gathers. Sends one down all the way around. Dale seals the wall. Gets help from Delaney. Delaney sends one through. On target. 35 seconds left on the power play. Ryan to Dylan. Dylan to Ryan. Ryan drags around one. Over to Kale. Kale up top for Parker. Parker around one. Through the contact. Over to Dill. Dylan back door to Kale. Couldn't find it. Backhanded. Almost out of the zone. Oh, we got one rider down behind the play. Fox just delays on the power play. Ryan to Kale. Kale cuts up through the middle. Poked away to Parker. Even strength now. Parker tipped the shot just wide. Day hard after it in the corner. Comes up to Kale. Kale over to Parker. Parker through the middle to Day. Shot saved. And Taya picks this up. Goes down low with it. On the goal line. And Taya behind the goal now. Tied up. Pops free. Penny with a whack at it. Puck tied up. PI comes out with it. Henning forces him wide. Puck behind the net. Kale gets a stick on this. Puts it in the corner. PI. Up in the corner. Shot goes wide. Mason tips it over to Penny. Penny off the boards for Antea. Antea off the boards for Day. T.I. with it. Liam gets a stick on this. Slows it down. T.I. with it. Chipped in deep. Henning picks this up. Rims it around. Ball with speed. Exits the zone. Misses Langen. Langen rips it to Ty. Ty enters the zone. Slows it down. Accidentally drops it to Hartz. Gets it right back though. Rims it down to Hartz. Puck chipped out by T.I. Oops, picks this up. 5.5 left, second period. Posted behind the net. Near side. Pass picked off. Ball takes it back behind the goal line. Cycles it too far for Langen. Oops, ball. Hartz. Hartz exits with speed. He's got Koch and Langen. Drops it to Jack. Jack in the slot. Over the net. forces the dump in. Mason out to play it. Rings it for Langen. Gets past Jack. Goes to the TI bench. Shot is gloved down by Ryan. Top three. Ryan pokes it ahead for Kai. Kai in one-on-one. He's got Ryan with him now. Kai sauces one for Ryan. Oh, he makes the save. Through the middle. Past Fink. Icing arm is up. And call. No, it's not called. Okay. We'll play on. Fink to Lightfield. Gets a tip on it. Goalie plays this. Going hard after him. Turns him over. Ryan on it. He's got Ryder in the middle. Can't get it to him. Fink steps. Ryder with help. And one-on-one now. Good play by Kale there. Forces him wide. It's on one to TI. Down low. Dale ties him up. Gets help from Dylan. Dylan now on it. Dylan gets help from Kale. Dylan wins this three. Kicks it to himself. Dylan with speed. He's got Liam with him. Dylan chips it around. Dylan slows it down. TI's going to come out with numbers though. Pokes it around Fink. Fink forces him wide though. Up down low. Dylan behind the net. Shot blocked, I think, by Dylan. Side of the net, Mason covers. Rush five out now. Penny and Taya, Granville, Delaney, Coops. Faceoff comes to Parker. He goes behind his net. Comes out near side, harassed, and moves it up for Granville. Puck comes to the point. Shot is blocked. Can't tell who got that. At the blue line. Delaney. Granville. Granville in. Shot. Scores! Face off to TI. Granville harasses. Poked away. Delaney goes for the hit. Doesn't connect. Hoops behind the net with it. Backhand to the long for Impea. Impea off the boards. Too far for Penny. TI backhand to the long. Parker gets a stick on this. Slows it down. TI enters the zone now. Thrown in. Parker pokes it away. Drags it to himself. Takes a look. Hoops in to help. Hoops skates it out through the middle to Penny. Penny to Impea. Impea gets a stick on this. In deep. Fox with the change. TI thrown through the middle. Lenny with the hit. Frees this up. Lenny's pass is picked off. Backhand to loose in front. Centering pass. Scores. Joy left Fox up 5-1 now. Comes over to Lenny. To Hart. Ripped in deep. Ti with it. Gets by Lenny. Langen picks him up, though. Langen through the middle. Danger. Poked off Easton's stick. Lenny picks it up. Lenny up ahead for Kai. Throws it back to Easton. Easton skates it in. Easton in. Drags around. Poked away. Kai picks this up. Kai switches with Langen. Backdoor Hart's ball. Missed. Down low. Hart's on it. Hart's tied up. Turned over. In on Fink. Thrown in deep. Langen picks this up. Chips it along for ball and Kai. Kai ran off that puck. In the middle, Ti gets around Fink, but Mason pokes it away. Shot through just wide. Fink over for it, throws it off the glass for Kai. Kai skates it out of the zone. Red line. Kai in 1-on-4. Poked off his stick, just dumps it down low. Ryan and Ryder after it. Gets past them. Kai frees this up. Puck comes free to Kale. Kale dumps it in deep. Chipped around Ryder. Gonna get an offside, delayed offsides here. Archer on it, slipped in, not deep. Hits a TI player. That pass hits Parker, takes it back behind the net, chips it along. Oh boy, loose in front. Costa forces a dump in. Ryder picks this up. Ryder up ahead, doesn't clear. Dylan gets it out though. Dylan's got Ryder and Ryan with him. Dylan over to Ryder, off his stick into the corner. 2 seconds and one. Dylan shoots. Oh, save at the buzzer. That will do it for 2. All right, back for the start of the third here. Hawks ahead, 5-1. Goal scorers, Lakefield, Toysher, Ball, Adams, Granville. Ball, Hartz, Molyneux, Henning, Langen to start the third. Mason still in net. Face off, 1 to Ball to Langen. Langen over to Lenny. Lenny tipped up the Ball. No, not Ball. Hartz. High's pass picked off in the middle. T.I. breaks in. Shot goes wide. Hartz with it. Through the middle of the Kai. Kai skates in. Gets around the D. Kai has his stick lifted. Can't get a clean look at it. Puck flipped through the middle. Langen gets a piece of this. Kai picks it up. He's got Ball with him. Oh. Penny and Taya, Granville, Thornton, Fink. Face off, win to Antaya, tries to chip it to Fink, can't. Moves it over to Kale instead. Kale ahead to Granville, tipped in deep. T.I. with it. T.I. D to D, and back again. Through the middle. Fink with it, tipped off the boards for Granville. Granville skates into this, he's got Penny with him. Granville tries to drag around, can't, turned over. T.I. in with it. Fink takes this away, and Taya off the boards for Kale. Kale skates into it, chips ahead for Granville, misses him, out of the zone. Thrown back in by T.I. Fink picks it up, takes a look. Through the middle, Penny just rams that in deep. Fox gets the change. Adams in on the forecheck. Delaney with the stick lift. Ref trying to get out of the way. Puck flipped in deep by Ryan. T.I. goalie plays it. Along, out of the zone. Coop steps, get a stick on this. Adams rips it in deep. Goalie out. Ryan gets chased. T.I. chips around. Dylan on the stick lift. Adams slipped in deep. Ryan after it. Ryder follows him up. Moves it in deep. Ryder over to Coops. Coops walks down at the dot. Shot. Loose. Still loose. Ryan can't find it. Ryan loses this drop puck in the corner. T.I. rims it around. Delaney steps, picks this up. Moves it along. Adams on it. Centers one to Ryan. Poked away by the goalie. Down low. Delaney's still in the corner. Kicks it for Ryan. Ryan gets it to the slot. Turned over there. Dylan flies through. Doesn't get it. 2-on-1 the other way. Coops cuts this off. Gets past him, though. Parker with the hit in the corner. Centering pass. Cut off by Costa. Costa finds Dylan. Dylan off his skate. Chipped around him. T.I. through the middle. Still with it. Near side. Ryan with the hit. Parker with the interception. Drops for Langen. Langen rolls off his stick. Picks it back behind the net. Goes the brakes on. Takes a look. Comes out. Near side. Rips in through the middle for Dylan. Dylan. First to speed. Through the middle. Around one. Around two. Shot. It's the post. Poked around ball. Icing arm is up. And called. Hart's Ball, Molyneux, Langen, Henning. Ball to Kai, taking off his stick in the corner now. Kai gives chase. Kai with a hit behind the net. Ties the puck up. In the corner ball. Houston throws the brakes on, takes a look. It's Hart's in the middle. Hart's fans on the pass now, gets it to Langen. Langen fans on the shot. Taken away by Pion. Rolls around. Lenny to Langen. Past him. Off the boards. Langen picks it up. Red line. Heat. Box gets a change. Hart's takes this away. Shot. Saved by goalie off Kai stick. Through the middle. Penny takes this away. T.I. picks it up. That's it, and does. Fink plays the body. Gets out from Penny. Going to get a call here on T.I. Or a rough. Going to have Dylan, Ryan, Ryder, Parker, Kale on this power play. Wow, one by T.I. Go to rim it out. Kale gets it. Slides one to Ryan. Ryan rolls off his stick to Dylan. Dylan keeps it in. Dylan just jumps it down. T.I. looks to rim it. Kale picks this up. Down low for Ryder. Up top. Oh, misses Parker. Mason out to play it. Throws it behind the net for Parker. Parker skates it out to Dill. Dylan down low, all the way around. Throws the brakes on. Tied up. Puck rimmed around. Parker cuts it off. Back into Dill. Dylan to Ryan. Shot to Kale. Just wide. Parker throws it up top for Dylan. Dylan over to Ball. Ball to Hartz. Hartz to Langen. Langen to Fink. Oh, knocked down by Kai. Fink with it at the top. 48 seconds left on the power play. Up to Langen. Langen gathers it to Fink. Fink sends one through right on the logo save. Langen on it. 30 seconds left on the power play. Over to Kai. Kai, ball, shot, wide. Langen can't get there in time. Langen drops it over to Kai. Kai enters the zone. Throws the brakes on. Takes it down low now. Kai harassed. Still with it, though, behind the net. Backhands one up for Langen. Langen sends one through that. Hits ball. Jack gets there first. Throws one over near side to Fink. Fink, rolls off his stick. Fink gathers it. Turned over. Mason out to play. Nope, leaves it for Fink. Centering pass. Shot. It was, yeah. It certainly wasn't in, but it was certainly loose underneath Mason. Posta just came off the ice, so we're going to have uneven D for a little bit. Not sure what's going on with him. So we got Fink and Henning out there. Shot goes wide. They are with Granville, Penny, and Antea. Gets around Drain. Backhander still loose. That's popped out of the zone. Rolling puck comes all the way down. TI picks this up. 10:15 left in the game. To the middle, Duraney pokes it away to Penny. Penny enters the zone. Gets around one. He's got Granville far side. Tries to get one to him. That is saved. Penny in to take the draw. Wins this to Lenny. Lenny rims it around. Penny gives chase. Ties him up. Braxton pulls it off the boards. He has it taken away though. TI throws this, not out of the zone. Parker gloves it down. Duraney in around, cuts the middle. Shoots! That hit in Taya, never made it through. Lenny steps on this, plays the body. Puck out of the zone. Duraney on it, throws it in deep. Karam's in the zone. Forwards change. Puck's pushed in deep. Lenny gets a stick on this, pops to Mason. He covers. Ryan, Liam, Ryder, Kale, Jack. Face off 1, 2, TI. Down low. Karam's around. Ryan on it. Ryan throws it in the corner. Goes and gets it. Chips it up to the point. Taken by TI. Cut off by Ryan. Ryan exits with it. He's got Liam with him. Ryan throws the brakes on. Takes a look. Delays. Turned over. TI with numbers. Shift through the middle. Kale blocks that centering pass. Puck in the corner. Ryder puts it down low for Kale. And then Ryder takes it away. All the way up to the point. Shot. Mason glove save. Now we got Henning and Langen with ball, tie, Hearts. TI loses that. Hearts hard after it. Chip back in. Lenny skates it out. Gains the red line. Lenny skates it in. Still with it. Lenny goes behind the net. Throws the brakes on. Backhands one up top for Hearts. Hearts around one. Turns it over. Lenny, good read. Gets out of the zone quickly to get that back. Throws this in deep. Fox tags up. Early rims it around. Langen, first one there. Cats it back in deep. High on it. Rolling puck finds Hearts. Hearts peels out. Hearts goes down. Langen and Duraney. Down low, Langen. Oh, pops out. Side of the net. Centering pass. Picked off by Parker. Parker ahead to Duraney. Or not to Parker to Duraney. Parker to ball. Poked off his stick. Down low. Puck pops out of the zone. Mason way out to play it. Braxton takes this behind the net. Braxton cuts the middle. Over to Parker. Parker off the boards for Granville. Granville in. Shoots wide. And Taya rims this in deep. He gets a change. And Taya picks his pocket down on the goal line. Poke check by the goalie and saved. Fink and Henning, Penny, Granville, and Taya. Shot save. Penny won that draw, and Taya came in, took a quick shot. Always sucks it up. Up in the corner. Ti can't clear. Penny on him. Both of them turned over. Ti regroups. Usually, pass to the middle, almost picked off by Granville. And on Fink and Henning. Fink sends him wide. Ti through the middle. Lenny gets that back. Granville slides a pass through to Taya, tips it ahead to Fink. Forward to a change. Fink takes the puck in deep. To the point. Liam cuts this off. Ti still with it. Thrown through the middle. Poke past Fink. Or not Fink, Langen. Plays the body. Kale pokes it out. Puck comes to Dill. Dylan enters the zone. Got Liam with him. Dylan goes wide shot. Hits the side of the net. Liam with it behind the net. Ryan in to help. Ti comes away with it. Langen cuts this off. Throws it in deep. Ryan picks his pocket and has it taken right back. Puck bounced along. Arts. Turned over. Ti on it. They'll poke this away. Goes down. Centering pass. Shot wide. Langen behind the net with Ryan. Poked along to Hartz. Hartz rides along the boards. Overpowered. Taken away. Shot through. I think that got blocked. I'm not sure by who. Down low. Dale seals the body. Dylan takes the puck. Dylan doesn't get it out. Ryan rips it off the boards out of the zone. Ti clears it back in. And shot. Mason fights this off in the corner. Delaney on it. To Hartz the ball. Ball gets this in deep. Tries to avoid the hit. Ends up going down. Oh. Gonna get a delayed call here on Hartz. Went to play the puck. Got the body. Tripped him. Gonna have Taya and Penny with Henning and Delaney. .434 left. 2-minute PK here. Henning wins this into the corner. Henning gets there, ties it up. Puck up to the point. Ti with it. Down low. Money ties him up. Rimmed around, not out though. And Taya applies pressure. Ti with it. Shot over the net. Poked around, hits. Whoa! About took the linesman head off by that. New PK out. They'll poke this away right to Antaya. Antaya sends it hits the linesman's skate. Doesn't go all the way down. Minute 10 left on the power play. For Ti. Through the middle. Connects. Granville and Adams with Torrington and Fink. Pokes through the middle. Ti carries it in. Offsides. .331 left. 58 seconds on the power play. Tie out now for Granville. Ryder wins that forward. Only out to play it. Sets it up. Ti through the middle. Hits Ryder. They enter the zone. Fink takes him wide. Puck behind the net. CI with it. Think puts this up behind the net, rims it around. Oh, bad bounce. It's going to stay. Nope. Now it comes out. CI with it through the middle. Chipped up in the air. That's center ice. Ryder backhands it in deep. 4 new killers come out for Fox. Goalie plays this along. Nice pass. Bounces though right to Ryan. Ryan in. Ryan looking shorty. Shoots wide. Parker lets this come all the way out of the zone. Picks it up in the neutral zone. Moves it to Jack. That will do it for the PK for Fox. Ryan picks this up. Backhands it to Dylan. Dylan in the corner. Let's look. Dylan shoots. Scores. Dylan with his second of the game. Costa has yet to come back out of the locker room. Langen and Duraney and Taya, Penny, Ball. Or Day, not Ball. In on Duraney, poked away. Parker with it. Skates it up over to Jake. Taya skates into this. Jake with it deep on the goal line. Jake walks in. Centers one to Penny. Can't get a clean look at it. Penny moves it up the boards to Langen. Langen off the stick. Now off a leg pad out of the zone. 2 minutes left in the game. Jack Langen with the puck. Settles it in front of Mason. Drops it for Parker. Parker comes out from behind the net. Slides it through the middle. Looking for Jay. Poked away by TI. Near side. Poked in deep. Shot. Mason with the save. Rebound. We're going to get a high stick here on somebody from Fox. It's like Day with the high stick. We're running the clock though, so I should probably start mine. Fox on the PK for the remainder of the game. Tip wide. TI with it. Tie him up. Ball can't clear. Henning does though. TI with it. Drops. TI picks this up. 25 seconds left. Back door doesn't connect. Top three just past Hartz. Now Hartz with it. Hartz and ball 2-on-1. Hartz to ball on his backhand. Loose covered. And that will do it for the game. And I'll let the ref just wave his hand, let the clock run out. Bench is clear. Fox wins 6-1. Fox will move on to the semis now. Once I can get off here, I will take a look and let you know when the game time is going to be, and I will post it. We'll see you back here bright and early tomorrow morning for the semis.